Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Are you ready? When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Welcome back to Everything and Nothing.
Woo!
First things first, New Year's resolutions are off to a flying start because we've already missed a fucking episode.
Yeah, but that's fine, guys. Everybody makes mistakes. Not everyone's perfect. You can't expect too much of us.
Well, thanks, because it was totally my fault. Because last minute,
Yeah, it was actually.
over the Christmas holidays, I went and booked a last minute holiday. So I actually ticked
Mr.
off.
Moneybags over here.
I ticked off one of my resolutions. But before we get into stories and all that thing, we've got something new today. Got Bang. And I'm not going to be on this one, but Bang.
Oh my God.
We've got different camera angles, hopefully.
No paps, please. No paps, please, guys.
If you didn't see the camera angle change there, that's because something fucking went wrong again.
If you're seeing these different angles now, just know.
Yeah.
2025 is our year.
Upgrades,
Seriously.
people, upgrades. But yeah, this is our first one back that we have actually recorded so we bulk recorded the episodes up until now last year.
Yeah,
so
we
this is the first
pre-recorded.
2025 recorded episode. But yeah, anyway.
25.
Back to, I went snowboarding over the last just under a week. And so that was one of it wasn't a solo trip. That was one of the resolutions I said I wanted to do. I did say though, I wanted to do a solo trip if I couldn't get on a holiday with other people or whatever. But when I was sitting around the table at Christmas, chatting with your family as you do, I was saying how bad I wanted to go. And they were like, we're literally going in a couple of weeks, come with us. And then book the time off work.
Hell yeah.
And I went, but it meant that we wasn't both back in London in time together to record a pod.
So that's
Sorry,
that
guys.
really. But just know that from now onwards, we do mean it when we say we are back to the grind. You just had to bear with us. That was our one strike for now.
Yeah, strike one. But also another thing I wanted to say is we hit 100 subs on
I
YouTube.
know.
Yippee!
Oh, yippee!
We hit 100 subs.
I think our aim originally was to do it in 2024, but we did it literally a few days into 2025. So I'd say fine.
So
it's a bit of contingency.
If you're one of our subscribers, thank you very, very much. If you're watching and you're not subscribed and you end up liking this podcast or this episode or whatever it is you like, drop subscribe on the channel.
Do it, please. Thank you so much, guys.
I was going to say, we're back to the grind, back to it, pushing out TikTok clips and shit. But I don't know whether that's going to be worth it much any longer because soon TikTok in USA is getting banned. Damn.
Guys, what are we going to do? Where are we going to post our clips? I guess you'll just have to follow us on Instagram if you want to see them.
We'll have to post them direct to the Chinese Communist Party. Have you seen all that?
No.
Wait, what? So have you not seen any of the court footage from when the CEO of TikTok was in US court?
I saw a brief bit where people were making edits of him.
Yeah.
Saying that he was a legend.
Yeah.
That was really.
So what it was it one of them Hopecore edits where they fucking
probably
where they put all the nature videos and the subtitle
but there was
screen
also
and shit.
I also saw thirst trap style edits.
What, of the TikTok CEO?
Yeah, that Asian guy, right?
Yeah,
him.
The guy from Singapore.
They all love you, and it's these cool. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but
oh my God, this is great.
I've not seen the recent ones.
I thought
a while ago.
I thought you would have seen this because you're so chronically online, but this is great that you haven't because I can get to explain it to you now. And it's a funny story. So obviously, if you have been living under a rock or you're just not on the internet that much, TikTok is getting banned in the USA very soon. It's the end of the month or something.
It's January 19th if it all goes ahead, which it's looking like.
Damn,
it is.
So when this is out, it might be just about to be banned as this goes out.
Yeah, so I think the way it's going to work is on the 19th, they're deciding whether it's getting banned or not. And then if the decision is that it is getting banned, they'll just stop doing updates. You can't purchase it on the App Store, blah, blah, blah.
Damn, yeah.
But TikTok, I saw a thing online that said TikTok updates every couple of weeks for bugs. So it will very quickly stop working.
Oh.
So it's not it will just go. It will be a phased out thing of people will just stop being able to use it.
Oh shit.
Slowly.
Okay.
So Jan 19th won't be a hard cut of that's it.
Yeah.
But it probably won't be that long after that really.
Oh sick.
But yeah, it's probably going to go.
Why did I say sick? That's not good. That's bad.
That's sick.
I meant
but we still have it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we can still post our TikToks then.
Yeah. If you are a viewer on our TikTok channels and you want to keep watching us, come over to the YouTube or Instagram. if anything,
Or
our
if
Instagram at
you're
the moment,
British,
actually.
then you can still watch our TikToks, no worries.
Yeah.
Or if you're not, get a VPN.
Yeah,
Come
facts.
on.
Yeah, I
It'd
wonder.
be worth it. It'd be so worth it.
I wonder how much they'll, if they can even clamp down on that, like if
don't
they'll be
know.
able to stop people using VPNs and shit.
Don't know. But what were you going to
But-
say? So it was about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy at the court.
So
thing.
obviously, when all this was going through, they obviously had to take the I don't know if it's technically court or whether it's like what the legal term
I
for
think
it is.
it's a Supreme Court.
Yeah. So he sat down with a bunch of US senators basically, and they they asked him loads of questions, and it was like, I don't know what the guy's name is. Have you seen that guy when he's doing a press junket for like some film or whatever, and he sits down there and he goes like, "Do you wear wigs?" And he's
Oh,
like,
and it's like,
yeah,
will you wear
yeah,
wigs?
He like this US senator unironically does that basically to the TikTok CEO. So he's like, "Oh, are you a citizen of China?" And he's like, "No, I'm from Singapore." And he's like,
Cool.
"Are you a citizen of the USA?" And he's like, because I think his wife's American. And he says like, "No, not yet." And then they're like, "Do you have any affiliations with the Chinese Communist Party?" And he's like, "No, I'm from Singapore."
I'm not Chinese.
And he asked him about 4 more questions to do with like basically trying to get like kind of get a gotcha moment of him like saying he's part of this Chinese Communist Party or whatever. And everyone is like, "I served my military in Singapore. I'm from Singapore. I'm Singaporean." To like every answer, it's so funny.
They're just so brain dead.
And then it gets worse than that. Another different senator comes to the stand or whatever. I don't know how far apart or whatever. And he's like, "Does TikTok access the Wi-Fi network?" And the guy's like, "What?" He's like, "Yes, to use the internet. That's how it works."
Internet, yeah.
And he's like, "Will TikTok access other devices on my Wi-Fi network?" And he's like, "If you're like, what does that even mean? Like, if you allow it, like if you're using it on like a speaker or whatever, and the Wi-Fi thing." He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Yes, as do every other like."
And any app really
Yeah.
with that logic would
He's
also
like, yeah.
access other devices.
He's like, "We don't do anything different to any other app. Like it accesses your Wi-Fi network, yes, to access the internet and all this kind of stuff." And they're just asking him like the stupidest question, and you can see it in his face. He wants to be there. Like, are you for real? Like he literally like some of he just double takes at him, and he's like, "Is that a question?"
And it's just so ironic because like their main point of like argument is that they want to get rid of it because they're like, oh, the Chinese whatever is like taking the user's data, blah blah blah. And then naturally, what do US TikTok users do? They move over to Rednote,
Yeah, so they're making
the
like
Asian version
It's
of
like-
TikTok, which obviously
Oh, is it already a thing?
yeah. So Rednote already exists.
Oh,
It's
what?
essentially.
I didn't
If you
know
don't
this.
know Rednote, or I don't even know how you pronounce it. I'm not going to say. I'm pretty sure it's like Mandarin or something. But anyway,
Yeah.
Rednote is essentially like an Asian, potentially Chinese
Hmm.
version of TikTok because they can't use TikTok
Yeah.
in their country,
Yeah, China's got like weird.
so they have their own
Alternatives to all
one.
the
But
apps.
we can all access it still. So
Ah.
everyone has moved on to Rednote and infiltrated it.
Yeah.
Which obviously means that
Infiltrated.
Rednote can then access their data because it
Yeah.
probably has less like legal boundaries than TikTok potentially. I'm just
Yeah.
making assumptions here. So it's like they're worried about this stuff with TikTok. They're giving away their data to Rednote, which is
Yeah.
like actively a Chinese, I think, company.
Oh my god, they're
But
so
it's
stupid.
so funny on there. Like people are saying they're like learning Mandarin because all of the I'm pretty
Because
sure
everyone on there is Chinese.
yeah, and I think most of, if not all of the like user interface stuff is in Mandarin.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think.
What to figure out like their followers and following and stuff. They've had to figure that out.
I think it is all in Mandarin. If it's not, definitely 90% of the users on there are all
That's insane.
obviously from Asia somewhere.
People literally
and-
do anything for a bit of fucking brain
And,
rot. Like literally, it's crazy.
American people are going on there calling themselves TikTok refugees. and like people will comment on videos saying like, how do you say slay in Mandarin? Or somebody commented like, how do you say my Shayla in Mandarin and stuff. It's so funny. So funny. And it seems really wholesome on there.
Yeah.
Then you've also
I think it has to be on
then
there.
you also get comments in Mandarin that people like Americans are translating online, and it's them joking, saying like, thanks so much, like I'm gonna be your new like Chinese spy, like thanks for your data. Like they're taking the piss, like
Yeah.
they're like feeding into the joke. It's so good.
That's
So
so
everyone's
funny.
moving over to Rednote. which is really weird.
So I thought that you know, when like a lot of, I don't know how well it's going or how strongly it's happening, but you know, a lot of people were leaving Twitter and someone made a thing called Blue Sky, which is literally like Twitter.
Oh, is it?
Like Twitter, how it used to be before it became X, basically. And a lot of people moved over to that. I thought that's what, when you said to me about people leaving and going to Rednote, I thought someone did that. Like they just made a TikTok that was like going to replace it, which is like kind of smart if someone did that. No,
Rednote, by the sounds of it, has been about. It is essentially a pre-made version of TikTok that they can access because they can't access TikTok from their country.
God, America's just so stupid, man. Like they're fucking...
Yeah, but so joining Rednote, the American citizens are doing...
They're signing up to do it, yeah.
That is worse than what TikTok is supposedly doing.
They're literally signing up to do exactly what they try to ban
but worse,
TikTok for.
But so much worse, because your average American citizen doesn't give a shit whether they can access their data. What are they going to access? Like the algorithm of their For You page that's just like brain rot memes. Like they don't care.
So sure,
I don't really.
Americans are like fucking those bloody... I don't even know what the word for him is.
When you sign up to Rednote, like most apps, you have like the terms and conditions. And you have to agree it. It's all in Mandarin. Someone commented literally just like, I just clicked agree.
Accept, yeah.
They were like, whatever. Because obviously like you just can't read any of it.
That shit could literally say, we're going to come and kidnap your family.
Anything. It reminds me of the Temu terms and
Wait,
conditions.
do you have to accept? I suppose you do have to accept.
I don't know if it's when you buy something or if you set up an account, but
probably as you make an account.
I saw a thing that went around on Twitter for a while that the terms and conditions were crazy in terms of like what they could do with your data.
Yeah.
And you were agreeing to it, but like
I've never
people
ever
just
used
scroll and click agree.
I've never ever used Temu. I'm so intrigued.
I've never bought anything off Temu actually.
Part of me wishes I was a YouTuber like at the time so I could fucking do like a opening 10,000 gifts from Temu and all this shit just to find some funny shit on there and actually
some of the stuff on there is so funny.
And then just fucking like business expense that shit as well.
Like I saw someone buy a lamp off Temu and it was I think it was meant to be like look like a croissant, but then
why the fuck would anyone want that?
Yeah, first of all, why are you buying that? But the point I'm trying to make is that
some French person's thinking fucking bargain, get in.
Get in, what a steal. But then it arrives, and I think they were noticing, I think it was something, either it started to look funny or smell funny or something wasn't quite right. And they were breaking it apart because you were able to break it. They thought it was going to be like a glass
That's
vibe.
actually quite cool then. What the fuck?
No, but they think it's a real croissant that's been like...
What?
That's been like oh my God, what's the word? Like resin. A croissant in resin.
What?
It's Temu. I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh my God, yeah. That's like, Temu reminds, I'm surprised Temu, to be fair, they probably do this at some places on there. You know how like people get scammed on eBay because they'll buy something and it's like the actual item's like a picture of that thing. Like people do with PCs.
Yeah.
They'll have like this picture of this PC and you'll buy it and you just get sent a picture of
That's
it. And you just
insane.
paid like $3,000 for it or whatever.
Somebody buy me the Temu croissant lamp, please.
It's the croissant lamp.
If I get hungry, I'll break it apart. I'll eat it on camera.
Oh my God. That'd be a video. That's like the people that do like them like horrible, you know when some people like, they're not even ASMR, but like some people do like food reviews or whatever and they just make the most obnoxious noises when they're eating the food.
Yeah,
and shit.
like a real like loud mukbang where they're probably like,
yeah,
sorry, that's
like,
disgusting, guys. But
yeah, we should have had a trigger warning there, but
yeah, mental. But I kind of honestly, I kind of want to download Rednote just to see what it's saying.
Same. I actually might after this.
Okay, I think...
Should we start posting our clips to Rednote, just like with Chinese captions?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually saw... I don't think we can do it yet because our channel's not got enough subs or it's not even monetized. But when you're monetized, I think when you're monetized, a certain point on YouTube, like for example at work we can do it. On YouTube now, there's an option to like... You know how when you're on Netflix and shit and you can choose different audios and different like subtitle languages, you can basically YouTube will dub your channel in like different languages. So if people wanted to watch our podcast in like fucking French, German, Spanish or whatever, I'm not sure if it like, I don't think it costs to do it or whatever, but like, or how it works or if it's like every single video will sound the same. For example, I don't know if there's going to be a German you somewhere and a German me somewhere if we were to dub it, or whether like every single video is dubbed by a different person or how it works. Because I know Mr.Beast has been doing that shit for ages with his channel, but like he actually pays people. Like he's got I don't know what language it is. I'm guessing guessing Japanese, could be wrong. The voice actor for Naruto is like the Japanese Mr.Beast voice because he dubs him. He's paying that guy to dub his thing, which is sick.
That is mental.
Imagine if we got like some celebrities.
Guys, we're gonna go on. We're gonna start dubbing our videos, and then we're gonna go on Rednote.
If a celebrity could dub,
we'll go on Rednote, and then we'll get a celebrity to dub our videos.
Who would you want you to be? If like what celebrity would you want to dub you on our podcast? Oh, I don't know who I'd want mine to do.
Wait, does it have to be female?
I mean, no, but it was for you.
Okay, I really, really don't know why, but when you said that, my immediate gut reaction was Jack Black.
That would be funny, to be fair.
But I don't know why. Why Jack Black?
He's just got a very like, his voice is like iconic.
Like peaches, 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 peaches. You know?
Yeah. That's a good shout.
That really was the first one that came to my head. If it had to be a woman,
doesn't have to be, but yeah, you could be Jack Black if you want.
I want to be Jack Black. Who's got a nice female voice?
I'd have Joe Rogan do mine.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Just for the fucking
Joe Rogan and Jack Black. That could be quite fun.
Because then we could just take the audio off of our the video off of our clips, and everyone will just think it's a Joe Rogan clip.
Yeah.
And with Jack Black as a guest.
Yeah, I just want like the Five Nights at Freddy's. Just want him to like, yeah, that'd be so nice. I think my gut says Jack Black. So Jack Black, you're gonna
fair.
Come in clutch, love.
Quickly, speaking of Joe Rogan earlier, I rarely listen to Joe Rogan. But I saw earlier on he I think literally today or a couple of days ago he posted one with like a few guests and Shane Gillis was one of them. So while I was working today, I thought I'll put it on. And I was like, listening, or whatever. I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying. But I looked over at Spotify as I went to go and close it or change tab or something. The episode was 5 hours long.
One podcast, 5 hours?
5 hour long episode. I think it was like a special because he had like, the title of it was like it almost looked like a charity thing. It said like Save Our Parks. Again, I wasn't listening to it, so I don't know if
that
it was or
is
wasn't.
mental.
5 hours.
I feel like if we sat down and had a solid list of things that we can keep talking about, if I really had to,
I'm not saying
I could, but in terms of listening to that,
we could do a 5 hour podcast.
Yeah, I could talk for longer than that. I could probably talk for 24 hours.
Who the fuck is listening at 5 hours at a time?
If I was gonna listen, if I had to listen to something for 5 hours like that, it would be something that's almost like white noise in the background and me doing something else. Like
a lot of people do that though.
I couldn't just sit and watch or listen to that for 5 hours. That's too much.
Even if I was working like a night shift somewhere like stocking shelves and like Sainsbury's or some shit, like I would
eventually get bored.
Yeah, I would have to change it.
After a couple of hours, I'd be thinking, "Oh my god,
5 hours is insane."
I need to listen.
Also,
to
with
else.
celebrities and shit, because it's like Shane Gillis and like I'm not sure the other one. I don't know how big the other people were. I didn't know who they were. But like, how'd you book them for fucking 5 hour long? Like, come on my podcast. Do they get briefed that this is going to be a 5 hour long thing, or do they just go when they've got a free day and they're like, "Fuck it, I'll kick it"?
They must be told that it's going to be like a long episode.
I think the comedians just go there and like must just crash and think, oh, it takes as long as it takes because they all go to his like comedy club and shit, I guess.
To be fair as well, if you're getting paid a lot for it, you just would do it, wouldn't you? In terms of talking for 5 hours, if I was getting Joe Rogan money, shit, I'd talk for 20.
Oh, yeah, fair. Oh, yeah,
If I had a good enough list of things to talk about, guys, I swear I could talk for literally from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep. If I had a big enough paycheck, I would, and I could. I can talk for England when push comes to shove.
Speaking of paycheck, right, I have a question for you, and it's going to lead into an explanation of it. So if it seems like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, just go with it, and I'll explain it all to you after.
Okay, no pressure.
If someone came to you, right?
Yeah.
And just offered you, right now, right here, right now, X amount of money.
Okay.
All you have to do is accept it. But if you accept it, you can never speak to me again, meaning we can't do the podcast again. You never speak to me again. Nothing happens to me or anything like that. It's just like we're cut. Cut contact. And yeah, and so it's going to be basically a bidding war for you to take that money, right?
A bidding war?
So basically it's going to go, yeah, so it's going to go, if you're saying no, it's going to go up. So if I pitch you an amount,
Okay.
And you're like, nah.
What? And
it'll just go up and up and up.
Absolutely can't break that rule. Like, there's no way that I can get around it.
Yeah, there isn't a way to get
like,
around it.
100%. I'm never, ever speaking to you ever again.
Yeah. So we're going to start, right? We're going to start. 100 grand.
Nah.
200 grand?
Nah, it would have to be quite a lot.
300 grand.
What? And I definitely can't, like, that's it.
Yeah. Can never speak to me again. Again, nothing happens to me. I live. I don't lose anything or whatever other than contact with you.
I still wouldn't, because I'd be really sad and I'd feel so guilty.
500 grand.
What about $1 million?
Million?
Maybe.
£1 million.
Maybe.
Would you press it?
Oh,
Or press it? Would you take it?
maybe apprehensively, because that's like a life-changing amount of money, but it's horrible. Like, I wouldn't want to.
But
really.
would you? It's you can't half-ass it. It's would you take it or would you not take it? £1 million.
£1 million.
Wired into your bank account right now. No tax.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Is that all I'm worth to you?
But what would you for me?
No, I'm kidding. I thought I was going to be like 100 grand. You were going to be like, yeah, instantly.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Part of me was like, maybe.
Fuck you.
No, but like £1 million. Like,
No.
I could do a lot with £1 million.
Yes. Right. So this would lead me on. So this is where the context of
Guys,
it comes
I
in.
could have said a lot worse. Some of my home friends, and you fucking know who you are, would have
I
been
know who
like
they are.
10 grand or something, and would have just done it.
That's why I started at 100, because I thought you would have been like, fucking yeah, I would have done it for 50 or whatever.
Nah, because I feel like, guys, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, well, that makes me feel better.
That's a bit of a lie, to
I
be
thought
fair,
I was getting sold out instantly.
But I would feel way too guilty, and I
Yeah.
think that guilt would eat me up really badly. Like, it would need to really be worth my while.
Yeah. Well, this leads me perfectly into the context and the topic.
I'm a good friend, guys. What can I say?
So, the Mr.Beast Games, if you don't know what it is, it's basically like Squid Games. It's a massive series on Amazon Prime. If you literally don't know, I don't know how you don't know, because it's fucking everywhere right now. But basically, so you know roughly what it is, the concept of it. And
it's
like
basically Squid Games, isn't it? But they're just competing. They're doing different little mini games competing for money, and the more people that get voted out, the more the cash prize builds.
Mm-hmm. So the reason we just went through the little bit that we did, is because in there. So you said you knew about the bit where someone's leaving the rows and stuff, right?
Yeah, someone in the rows has to like sacrifice themselves in the group.
So after that happens, each row is one team, right? And each team has to nominate a leader. I can't remember if they know beforehand or not, but basically, so what they have to do is pitch themselves to like why you should be the leader of the team, the captain of the team, or whatever, and then they pick someone democratically. They pick 4 teams have got a leader. They go up to the front of this thing. They get pitched with, here's some money
To the leader.
Here's money. It's going to keep going up and up and up and up until like, I think it was 1 million. Up until 1 million, but they don't get told that, but I think that's where it stops.
Yeah.
It's up to 1 million. If you press it, that money's yours, nothing less. Everyone in your team, eliminated.
Ooh. So basically you just sacrifice all of them to pocket a load of money.
And you're still in the game, so you can still go on to win it as well.
So regardless, you've banked that money.
You're safe from elimination.
Okay, so
you've got 1 million, and you have a chance to win the 5 million. That your team get eliminated.
Fuck the rest of my team. I don't know them.
Exactly right. This is what everyone's saying.
Don't get me wrong, I would feel a bit guilty on the inside, but at the same time, like, we're all here for the same reason.
I'd be like that.
You would do it too.
Yes, 100% without a shadow of a doubt.
If I was a leader and my team's there, like, I think if you were a leader, you'd be doing the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Like, fuck you.
Imagine your family watching that back.
My family would be thinking, Lex, put yourself
I'd be
first.
screaming. If you were on there, I'd be fucking screaming.
Yeah, because all those people in your team, once you're out of this game, they're not going to speak to you again.
Yeah, like...
They're not your friends.
So basically, people were saying that, like...
Guys, I would get that mill.
I would as well.
100%.
I'd be like that fucking...
100%.
Is it... I don't know what it's from. Is it that Vine? Or whatever it is, where it's like, smash, smash,
Yeah.
smash. I'll be doing that on the button. Like, fucking...
Yeah.
I'll be fucking doing tricks on it. But...
Doing jumping jacks on it.
Literally doing 360s on it. on the fucking button.
So what?
At the front.
Did people do it then?
So none of them pressed it, and that's why everyone's like, "What the fuck? How
Not
do
a
they not?"
single person banked any money. Because also as well, that's surely you'd want to press it to eliminate competition because it's upping your odds of also winning the whole big prize.
This is the whole like twist on it.
You guys are too nice.
So I think what people were saying was, because I haven't watched it, but I've just seen so many people talk about it that I basically know, that because obviously it's edited down, so people are there for a lot longer than it just looks like on camera and stuff. So obviously, naturally, you're talking, you're chatting, you're building rapport with your team
and stuff.
And in that time as well, and also in the captaining process or whatever, people will tell you like why they're in there and stuff. So some people might be in there because they really fucking need that money. Or whatever,
and I guess as well,
stuff.
like naturally, you're going to become friends with the people in your team, aren't you?
So if I'm in your team and I'm like, I've got this fucking hospital bill debt or whatever, and my daughter needs surgery and stuff.
Press the button.
But at the same time,
they would probably do the same thing.
And also, they might not win.
And you're all there for the same reason, like to win it. Like, it's difficult because someone on your team might really need it, but equally, I might really need it. You know,
I wouldn't even think twice.
I would probably still do it. I would
press that button and not even turn around.
That's what I was thinking. I wouldn't be able to look at them in the face and do it. I definitely would.
I could just turn around and do
that. Be like, fuck off. Bang.
But also, because this is the thing, right? It's when it's like pitched like that and like the lights and you're on the stage at the front, right? Yes, you look like a complete arsehole.
And people are shouting at you like, don't do it.
If I didn't press the button and I just go on and beat everyone, I'm doing the same thing. And I'm doing it to all three teams.
I also think if I didn't press it, went back to the normal game and then lost, I would literally lose sleep over that for the rest of my life, thinking
literally
I could have walked away with a meal.
I don't know why anyone up there didn't press it. I obviously I can understand why they didn't press it, but even so, just knowing that in your head that like if you go on, everyone in there is planning to win.
Also,
which means everyone else gets eliminated and no one gets anything other than I think you get like a certain amount for like appearing.
Also, surely if you made that good bond with anyone on your team, if you took $1 million, I could gift some of it to them if I really wanted to. And they would probably be more likely to get that money from me than win the show.
Yeah.
So they're probably benefiting from that anyway. Like if I made really good friends with somebody who I knew really needed it, maybe I'd give them a little couple tens of thousands.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe.
Yeah, like maybe your best buddy, your best friend that you do a podcast with, and we could put that budget to good use and get some actual cameras rather than our phones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that and I just thought, idiots, man. Like
idiots.
I get that it's hard to do when you're on there, but like I said,
also,
if I'm going to win
it,
I'm eliminating all of you anyway. So if I don't press the button here, all nicey, we're a team, we're all going through together. The next game, I'm fucking you up. Like
the next game, we're against each other. Yeah.
The next game, if it's like a fucking, I don't know, doing some laser trap shit, I'm pushing you
You're
into
going
it.
down. Yeah.
Fucking tug of war, you're getting pulled off the thing.
Like that is the game and you're all there for the same reason.
Yeah, it's stupid,
I
man.
say do it.
Yeah. And none of them did. So
okay, well, they're
Mr.Beast just
stupid.
kept $1 million, even though he probably ended up spending it and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all I wanted to say on the Mr.Beast Games things. I know there's a lot of other good content in it. I haven't watched it and I don't know enough to talk about it. But yeah.
But on another similar note of kind of teams and screwing each other over and all that good jazz, I wanted to talk to you about the Traitors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is so good, guys. If you haven't watched the Traitors yet, please do. I've never really got into a series of the Traitors until this one, and it is so good, and it is doing the rounds on TikTok and everywhere, really.
Explain for people that don't know what the Traitors is.
For those that don't know, basically, the Traitors is a UK reality series where a group of maybe like 15 or something, like a fairly big group of people go on it, and anonymously, 3 traitors are picked within the group, and the rest are faithful, and it's So everyone that's faithful, let's just say there's 15 people. If 3 of them are then traitors, it's the other 12's job to figure out and eliminate the traitors from the group. And then throughout the series, they do missions and build up a prize pot. And they have to earn money for the prize pot. They'll win it if they eliminate all the traitors. But the traitor's job is to go undetected. And if they go undetected, they win all of the money just themselves. So it's more difficult to win as a traitor, but the prize is bigger as a traitor.
Yeah.
As a faithful, you'll split it between who's left over, I presume.
Yeah. It's like Among Us in real life, basically.
Yeah, it is literally Among Us in real life, and it's so good. And like you as a viewer know who the traitors are, so you can like just chat shit about all the people that are saying stuff that's so wrong.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And I'm going to have to slightly spoil it. I'd say spoil. I'm just going to tell you who the traitors are. It's hard to not know who they are.
Spoiler
now.
alert in 3, 2, 1.
The traitors is an old woman called Linda, who is literally iconic. A call center.
Wait. I for context, I've not watched any of the traitors, but I've seen some clips on Thingy.
Oh my god, Linda is so funny.
And she's so bait in first episode.
Linda is so bait. I need to get to this.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you have Linda, who is honestly like oh my god, the stuff online of her is so funny.
Yeah.
You've got a call center manager called Mina, who I think could win it.
Yeah.
She has not been detected at all yet.
Really?
From not a single person has even mentioned her name. She's playing it really well. And then a third girl called Armani, who, again, spoiler, if you don't want to hear it, skip it. She got caught because she was so bait. Linda, I don't know how she hasn't been caught. She is so bait, but she's teetering like people are suspicious of her.
Mm-hmm.
Armani, it was really obvious. Like she was doing too much. Mina, I think she's got this in the bag. Anyway, Linda, like on the first episode, when Claudia Winkleman's there, like saying blah, 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 and then says like the traitors, like your job is this. When she says traitors, Linda fully looks up at her like, yes. And another guy in a faithful called Jake noticed it. Yeah. And in every single round table, so at the end of each episode, they have a round table where they vote someone out who they think is a traitor. Nearly every episode, he's always gone, Linda, like I can't shake that. No one else is agreeing. And I'm like, Jake, it's so frustrating as a viewer because he is correct. Like, and Linda just gives some bullshit sassy response that obviously is iconic and ends up becoming like a meme on TikTok. But like, it's just so bait. Like, she's such a bad liar. And like, there was another one where Linda was just trying to frame some other girl to get a faithful voted out. Yeah. A girl called Anna. And another old woman, Anna didn't do very well in a mission and they thought she was trying to deliberately sabotage it because as a traitor, you do want to try and do that. Yeah. And I think she couldn't tie a boat up like onto like a post thing. And Linda like used that as like ammunition to try and vote Anna out and was like, you don't have to be a sailor to know how to tie a boat. Sorry. Like such an attitude. And I'm like, that does not make her a traitor. I wouldn't know how to tie up a boat really. Like to know what not to do. And like, oh my God, she is so iconic. And every morning after, so you have a round table where they banish someone collectively. And then they also have a murder where the traitors each night can choose to kill someone off. Yeah. So 2 people go per episode. Yeah. And then the morning after, they all meet up for breakfast and then they realize who's gone. Yeah. And the traitors have to act like they're surprised, obviously, that someone's gone when in reality they've chosen who's gone. And there's such a funny clip of Linda so badly acting going, oh my God, who the hell is going to come back? And it's so bad. And I'm like, how are none of you noticing how bad this woman is acting? Like, she's so bait. Yeah. If she makes it through to the end, oh my God, I think it will be like iconic in the Traitors history. But she is so funny. I would highly recommend watching. Like, it's even become such a meme online that Linda's terrible at acting that Leicester Square, you know, they have like a big kind of like 48 sheet billboard there. Yeah. The Traitors pay to have like a fake Oscars. Oh my God, thing of Linda way. Saying that she won like an Oscar for the best like acting.
That's jokes.
Because she's like ironically really bad at it. Oh, Linda. Linda, I love you so much.
I couldn't come out of that and just be rocking up around Leicester Square one day. See, on a billboard, they put, because I'm so bad at acting, they put a fake Oscar.
And how no one's noticed it, like other than Jake in the show. Oh, it's so good.
I would love to go in there and just rattle people and just like pretend to be a traitor when I'm not and just fuck around. Like, yeah. Although, and obviously people don't do that because it's for money. Yeah. And shit like that. But it'd be so, I'd love to just fucking, I love playing like Among Us. Me and my friends have actually been playing Among Us recently. I don't know why I say me and my friends. Guys, you know, you're friends with them as well.
Yeah, I know. I've still never played a game of Among Us.
Have you not? I swear we have.
Nope. I've never played Among Us. I definitely haven't. I went to play it once when I was in Barcelona like 3 years ago nearly, and then I didn't do it because my phone wouldn't download it, and that was on my phone. I've never played it on a computer. Yeah. Which is so weird. How have I never played it?
My friends have been playing it on their phone because like we'll play it on like because you can get it on consoles as well. So like we've been playing it on like our PlayStations.
Guys, I would get so stressed. Like the mics will come on and be like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And they're like crying down the
love
mic.
like quick little like mini game things like that, the Roblox games and shit. So I reckon you'd actually be a little menace at fucking Among Us.
Oh, and also, just while we're at it, this is a quick one. Because we're talking about games and stuff, and we spoke about the Mr.Beast Squid Games thing.
Yeah.
The Squid game on Roblox, shrimp game, is so fun. Oh my God, guys, it is so fun. I don't even care that I'm 23 playing Roblox.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. It is so fun. And the fact that you can have your mic on and hear people talking is so funny because like 90% of them are kids who are like genuinely really stressed playing red light, green light. Yeah. And then you've got other people with soundboards on their mics. So like in red light, green light, someone with a soundboard will play the green light and like someone will go and get shot and this little kid like, no! Like fully freaking out that they're going to get shot. Or the one where the like sugar cookie, you have to cut it out. Yeah. And there's one where it's like a really intricate shape and you can literally hear kids like crying when they pick the really like difficult shape. Oh my God, guys, it's so funny. If you haven't played it, please play Shrimp Game on Roblox. You will thoroughly enjoy it.
Oh my God, that's so fun. There's a game like there used to be a game. It didn't have voice chat in it, or it probably did, but a lot of people didn't speak on the mic. Called Crab Game on like on Steam on PC, and it was just like a really shittly made on purpose, like a Squid Game thing. Like
this one's
like
actually made. Oh God,
Roblox games are made really well.
This one is made really well.
Yeah.
It's so good, guys. Please play it. You will enjoy it, and you will if you find. If you enjoy hearing little kids cry,
oh my God, yeah,
then you'll really enjoy it.
It's like when you discover a kid's in your COD lobby, and it's the funniest thing ever. You just troll
them, and it's so funny.
There's an account. I don't know if you've seen it before. You probably wouldn't have, because it's like Warzone stuff and Fortnite and shit. But there's one where I think a lot of his stuff is staged. I don't know if this one is, but there's a lot of it probably is. A guy, like I said, just joins like a COD game, and he finds a kid in his lobby. It's Warzone, so it's like a battle royale type thing, like last one standing. They're playing squads, and he joins the kid, and he's like, "Oh, because he's a content creator." He joins, and he's like, "Oh, if we like, hey man, if we win this game, you get I don't know, 50 grand, whatever it is, like 5 grand, you get some money." And the kid in the game's like, "Oh yeah, like I really love to buy my mum something nice or whatever." It's like literally like a little kid.
Aww.
Like I'd love to buy my mum something nice or whatever. And the guy's being really wholesome and he's like, "Hey man, let's go and win this game." And then it cuts to him in a Jeep and he just drives it off a cliff, jumps out and just blows up the Jeep off the edge of this cliff. Like just throwing the game on purpose.
Oh, and I bet the kid was just crying.
You don't even hear him. It just cuts to the guy just fucking like driving this kid off the edge of the cliff, off the edge of a map, and just fucking blowing up the Jeep.
That is so funny.
It's the funniest clip.
It is funny though. I hate to say it, guys, but it's really, really funny. Like, and another thing in the Squid Game one, there's like one bit where you can fight within the like dorm bit. So you're
oh my God,
you're like fist fighting, yeah. And so like, and in that moment, because you're all together, because it's like the proximity thing, you can hear everyone all at once just being like, no, all punching each other.
Just ear raping the mic and
it's
the fucking.
So funny, guys.
Actually,
so funny.
That's actually made me want to play that. I wonder, can you get Roblox on consoles? I actually want to play that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can get it on anything.
Oh, sick.
Phones, tablets, laptops. You must be able to get it on a console. Me
and the boys need to get on Roblox Shrimp Game.
It's so good, guys. Please play it if you've got like some free time and no social life.
That's fucking funny. Why it is just kids fucking like not, and it's gonna sound really weird. Kids like distressed and like stressing out about shit and like screaming over stuff that isn't actually like bad. Is the funniest thing ever.
It's just funny because they take it so seriously, and also it's funny because I know that I was once like that.
Yeah, like the Grinch trend when people would like come in to surprise the kids as the Grinch and they start grabbing their legs and shit,
screaming, crying, thinking they're gonna die.
I'd love
but
to
again,
do that.
I was also. Yeah, I would have done that as a kid. I would have fucking hated the Grinch coming into my house and pretend like grabbing my legs. I would have thought this is the end.
Fuck's sake. Well, the Grinch made an entrance in those things. And talking about matrons, I fucked it up.
No.
I fucked it up.
No, keep going.
Talking about making an entrance elsewhere, we've got on our list of topics today, Timothée Chalamet. What? I don't even know where he's pulling up to a red carpet on a Lime bike.
Right, so Timothée Chalamet showed up to...
I'm guessing it's one of his film premieres.
Yeah, it was exactly that. It was a film premiere for, I can't remember what it's called. Sorry, guys.
Is it the one about that? I forgot his name, the musician guy, because I watched his Theo Von episode.
I have no idea. But it's not Bob Dylan, if that's what you're on about.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a different one. I think I could be wrong, guys. It might be the Bob Dylan one.
Well,
Anyway,
your guess is as good as mine because I don't fucking know.
a film premiere at South Bank. Yeah, he was in London.
Oh, he's in London as well. Oh, of
That's
course
why
he's
he's on
in
a
London.
line bike.
Yeah, obviously.
And he showed up on a line bike, and my thoughts was, well, first thing, it was funny that he was wobbling about on it because he was obviously trying to go slow enough where it didn't speed up.
If
If not, you're going to zoom.
If you're not from London or you've never used a line bike before, they're electric assisted bikes. So basically, the second that you've done like your foot basically goes down, like you've done half a pedal round,
You zoom.
It takes off.
Guys, you zoom.
So he's trying to
It's
go slow
scary.
on one. I haven't actually seen the video, so that's
So you
funny.
see him like,
I didn't even think about
you know, like
that.
when you're going really slow on a bike, so you're having to kind of really like keep wobbling to keep it balanced because you're going really slow.
I couldn't be seen wobbling on a bike on a
He's
red
having
carpet.
to do that because like he doesn't want to speed up. The line bike's also obviously filthy.
Yeah,
like
I've
it's
seen
like
that.
all covered in mud at the bottom, and I thought, God, that's so London. Great PR for Lime.
Oh yeah, fucking hell yeah, Lime and Uber.
Like I'm
chilling
guessing,
right now.
I'm guessing he just did it because he wanted to be funny. But like from Lime's perspective, it's great.
Yeah, he's
Great PR.
You know what? He's
on
actually
a generational run with his
Yeah,
PR
that's-
stuff
I
at
was-
the moment.
about to say that his Theo Von episode that he went on this
So
past
good.
weekend. Have you watched it?
I've seen some of it, yeah.
Fair. To be fair, I haven't even watched all of it, but I watched a lot
It's
of it
good.
and listened to it when I was on my way. Where was I going? I don't know. It
And
doesn't
he
matter.
did an interview with Nardwar. That was really good as well.
Did he? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was good. And I also saw he
Nardwar,
did,
like, is definitely fucking part of the CIA or some shit. The shit he finds out about people in his
he's
interviews.
so cute. He also did Timothy also did a video. I don't know if it was for her podcast or what, but he did some content with Brittany Broski, and that was so funny as well.
Really? Oh, I need to see that.
And that was so funny because she's also hilarious. But yeah, he has been on a
I don't see enough
generational
of
run
Brittany
for
Broski.
PR. Yeah, she's great. But yeah, I'm loving Timothy, and I'm loving him and Kylie together. They
Shit,
had
yeah.
another appearance at
Bro
the.
is up.
Is it Golden Globes? Is that the recent one that just happened?
Probably. I don't know. There's too many of these.
Some
fucking
award show
awards.
thing, and they were there together because they don't really get seen with each other that much.
Yeah,
But they
Kylie
did
Jenner hasn't
recently.
been seen in age. I haven't even heard the name Kylie Jenner. You know what? In like the past 2 years.
No,
To be
but
fair, if I was as famous as her, I'd probably want that to be the case as well.
yeah, when you're
Fuck
that
that.
famous, like being in the public eye that much is just like, ugh. I
Literally,
want to
fuck
stay out
that.
of
I
it.
mean, when we're that famous one day for being the #1 podcast in the world,
yeah.
fucking yeah, just don't ever come up to me. No, I'm joking.
Just
don't ever approach
come
me
up
in the
to
streets.
Don't text, don't call.
Pretend like you don't know me.
Pretend like I'm not there.
Yeah, pretend I'm not even in the room. But
But they
yeah,
looked great together.
Timothy pulling up on that fucking line bike. I didn't even think about the fact that he's got to pedal that bitch so fucking slowly to go up there and like wobbling on it. Oh, that's embarrassing. I don't
Yeah,
even want to
because
see
if
the
you
video.
go too quick, one wrong move and it would have gone down terribly.
I
He
can
could
already-
have swerved into something or someone.
I can already
Because
picture
they're
the
quick. Those things are like death traps. Honestly, I hate. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm not an avid line bike lover or user. I just
Oh,
can't.
yeah, you're not.
They're too much for me.
Lexie can't ride a bike.
I can, guys. I'm looking at this camera. I'm looking at you. Let's hope this actually works. If
Yeah.
not, it's gonna be really embarrassing. But I'm looking at you right now. I can ride a bike. I've been riding bikes since day. I just can't. A line bike is too clunky. I'm just a little girl. Like I can't control it. It's too fast, too clunky. They're difficult to control. Can't do it. A normal bike, yes. A line bike, no. And it's not even because it's electric, because I didn't even like the Beryl bikes in Brighton as well. For some context, it's the exact same as a line bike. It's like a big clunky metal bike, but it's not electric. And I couldn't use those either. They're too heavy. I need something a bit more lightweight. A child's bike, preferably, basically.
A child line bike.
A child line bike would be great, actually. Or just like an attachment. You know, like, oh my God, you know, like when people have bikes and then they have like a dog and a little like rocket ship looking thing that attaches to the side.
Oh, the sidecar.
Yeah, put me in a sidecar, attach that
Yeah,
to
but
a
you
line
can't
bike.
ride the normal bike. Imagine trying to turn right in that thing on a fucking line bike with a
No,
sidecar on
someone
it.
else rides it and
Oh,
controls
you're
it.
going in the
I
sidecar.
just sit there. I just sit in the sidecar.
Imagine one day we go to a fucking, I don't know, premiere for some bullshit and we're doing a red carpet and we rock up in a line bike with a sidecar, and you're in the
attached to it.
sidecar.
I would want to be in the sidecar. Put me in that sidecar, guys.
Are you pulling up to that whole like fucking Wallace and Gromit?
Exactly.
Is it Wallace and Gromit I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. Gromit goes in the sidecar, doesn't it? in
Yeah, I
Wallace and
think
Gromit?
so.
Yeah, I've seen that somewhere.
Put me in the sidecar, guys. I'll be fine.
In the side.
Put me in the sidecar with Timothy. Timothy
Fair.
rocks up and I'm just sat in it. They're like,
Fair.
who is this girl? I'm just the accessory.
I'm just a chill
I'm
guy.
Kylie. Hey, guys.
I'm just a chill girl.
Yeah. I'm Kylie with a few. Why was I even going with that? What? I'm Kylie with a mask on. It's not even funny. Guys, I'm saying shit for the sake of it at this point. Just ignore me now. I am just saying stuff that literally makes no sense. But is that not what podcast is all about?
That is what podcasts are all about. And with that being said, that brings us to the end of episode, I think, 16. I lose count every time. God knows what
episode this is now, but just know we're going hard.
Episode 16. So, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a 5-star rating if you're on an audio platform. If you can, leave a comment, because I don't know that I've seen comments on other things, but it's like on random. I just don't know if it's a thing or not. So if you can, please actually leave a comment. Say fucking hi in the comment for all I care.
Just say anything, guys. I'm begging you.
I want to know it's a feature. If you're on YouTube and you enjoyed the episode and you're still listening to us yap, fucking give us a subscribe to the channel. We post episodes like this every Sunday at 6 p.m.
We do indeed.
And if you want to keep up with us or you want to watch our episode through clips, follow us on our TikTok and our Instagram at everythingnothing.pod.
And while we're at it, just watch this space for our Rednote.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, Rednote.
Clips coming soon.
We're coming. So just keep your eyes and ears peeled. It's coming.
With that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Love you. Bye.